Hi, it's Rachel with Stirring the Deep. I'm on another wonderful walk with my husband, and we were talking about how what happens to the unrepentant if they don't repent in this life. So, what happens in death? And one of the things that we've been talking about is how the memories that you have is the only thing that exists of the past. As we're made, the only thing real is our present moment. And the present moment is what creates the future. So not even the future is set because we're creating that future. But if we're abiding in death, we know that we're creating death, more death. But as we transition into life, what you start creating is life. But when you think about all that is of the past transgressions, sins, everything, that's the only remembrance is your memory of that. Okay, so it really doesn't exist anymore. So when you start thinking about people after death and what is a merciful God, what is the plan that he would have for those people that they didn't repent in this life, but now they're there, and what happens is really all their unrepentance is from the past, is about the past, which doesn't even exist anymore. So the most merciful thing, wipe out that memory for them. And so that they don't have to be tormented forever by that. And that's just an example of something that God could do, who's far more merciful than we are. So we can't even imagine the extent of his mercy or how deep his mercy goes. But that is one thing that if, for example, he wasn't going to save that soul, that's what he could do, is wipe that out. Why would it continue to exist? So these are just ideas where we really have to seek God and that of the love and understand his character. And from there, once you really understand his character, then you can start understanding what's happening in creation. Because if you're trying to understand what's happening here out of a framework of death, then you're not looking at it from God's perspective, who is life. So, and you start separating from his characteristics because death is opposite of God. So you have to start seeking the Father as he is and learn those characteristics. Then you start seeking, okay, God, what's going to happen to the unrepentant? And that's when you start understanding what the Bible is saying about it and what his plan is for everybody. Till next time, keep stirring the deep. It's the one thing that changes everything else.